Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. Today I'm doing a comparison between the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge and the Beauty Blender. If you've seen my previous videos, I have mentioned I love the Beauty Blender, and when I was just going through my makeup drawer, I realized I also had a Real Techniques makeup sponge. I brought this long back when I was going through the phase where I wanted to invest in one makeup sponge. I looked at a lot of videos and reviews, and then I wasn't really sure if I wanted to spend 16 pounds on a beauty blender. So I went to Boots and I bought myself a Real Techniques So I went to Boots and bought myself a Real Techniques sponge. I think it is £5, and this is how it looks. It has been dampened, and this is the Beauty Blender. And so let me tell you what I think of both of these. First of all, this is a 16 pound. First of all, the topmost thing here is that this is a 16 pound beauty sponge, and this is a 5 or 6 pounds one. So there itself, if you know your criteria, then you will know you will want to pick this up. To be very honest, I have tried both of them, but when I first initially bought this, I was still a beginner, as I always say, and so I did not really make the maximum use of it. I did not use it wet, so I use it dry. So I did not like the way it applies. You know, when the fact is, when you're trying to get into the whole world of makeup, there's a lot of things that come together to get that the look that you want. So when there is a variable of everything, like including you're experimenting with your foundation, you're experimenting with the sponge, you're experimenting with the setting powder, everything. So you don't know what is not working for you, what is working for you. So I think in my case it was the same as well. I had never applied a foundation before, so I was just learning to apply a foundation. So I don't know if it was the foundation that was not blending properly, or if it was this one that was not working for me. So I had no idea, and it is very easy to give up because you don't want to go out looking like a clown, and you just decide that, oh no, makeup is not for me, and just move on. But it's only now that I've realized that you have to stick with it and then make an effort. So you will reap that benefit if you stick with it and learn and do your mistakes, everything, but you will learn eventually. So with coming back to these two, the Beauty Blender is a lot more spongy, so it just bounces, and this is a little more firm. I mean, it is, when it was dry it is firm, but now it is spongy, but when you press it onto the skin, I'm not really sure how. I'll show you how this one goes on. So so this is how much it will bounce, and if I'm taking the Real Techniques sponge, you see it doesn't go all the way. With the Beauty Blender, I almost feel like it is going all the way. This one, it feels a little firmer than the Beauty Blender, and when they're both wet, this one a Beauty Blender blows up more than this, but that doesn't matter if you're using it wet anyways. But in terms of application, I personally have used this for the past couple of days, and I do like it as well. But it's just that I have been used to the bounce with the Beauty Blender, if you know what I mean. So it will take me some time to get into this and like that feeling of not having that much bounce. But in terms of application, I think both of them are very, very similar. And I have to say one drawback to the Miracle Sponge is that if you can see, I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. Yeah. So I think it's falling apart fast, because I know I have had this for a long time, but I haven't used it as much as I've used the Beauty Blender, and this one, it's still going strong. I do have a cleanser especially for the Beauty Blender. It is a little dirty because I used it today. So I use it with the Beauty Blender cleanser itself, and it has been more than 3 or 4 months. 3 months. So it has been more than 3 months, and it's still intact. But this one, though it has been there with me for a long time, I have used it way less than how much I use the beauty blender, and it's already falling apart. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the case with everybody's sponge, or if it's only one which is faulty. But that is one thing that you should keep in mind, because it may fall apart fast. So for me, what happens is, sometimes what I do is I buy the cheaper ones and then I'll have to replace it over and over again. For some products I don't mind that, but some I'm like, I might as well just buy the expensive one and keep it for a long time. So that is the battle that I always have. So that's my thoughts on it. If you are in the market for a foundation sponge and you do not really have a preference, I would say start with this. If you have already been good at blending, I'm sure this will work for you, and it is way less than what the beauty blender costs. So if you don't, unless you really hate it, I don't think there is much difference. So I probably will try and work with this a lot more now, so that I don't have to buy this again. I can use this for my regular makeup. So that's my thoughts on both of these. If you're a newbie, if you want to start off just experimenting on a day-to-day basis, and just still learning, do not want to invest too much, go for this. It is quite good. I think it is better than brushes for a beginner, because brushes, you have to get the blending correctly, which can be tricky at times, at least in my case. So I like these better. If you like this video, guys, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and also please subscribe if you're new here. So I shall see you all in my next video. Bye bye, guys.